welcome to another Secret Entourage Academy episode. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Stuart Dickinson, an old friend of mine who actually met up with me quite a few years back on a project. He's the CEO and Managing Director of Velocity AP, a company that is very well known for its aftermarket following for the Aston Martins. Anything from exhaust up to suspension, and just about anything else to ECU tuning, Stuart's the guy that everyone goes to for their Aston Martin parts. He's also made quite a niche for himself in the exotic car mix, and is here today to tell us all about the long journey and all the hard struggles that it took to bring Velocity AP to life. So welcome to the show, Stu. We appreciate you being on.
Thanks, man. It's good to be on.
So, me and you have gone back quite some years since we worked together on several Aston Martin projects. But for people who don't know you, can you give us a little bit of background in terms of what Velocity AP is today?
Well, we are at our core a manufacturer of performance exhaust systems, by which I mean everything from the mufflers right on the back, right up to headers at the front. So we try and do everything in between. And we've also filled in around that a number of other performance products that are complementary to that. So, we do ECU tuning. We have, things like lowering springs and performance suspension. So trying to build complete packages for cars.
And so you're currently an Aston Martin primarily kind of creator of parts for, correct?
Yeah, we have a pretty broad range that covers Jag and Ferrari and Lambo and all that stuff. But Aston is really the core of our business for sure.
So tell us a little bit about, let's go back at the beginning of this journey, like all the way back, right? What was Stuart doing when he was like in high school and getting out, and how did he get into this Aston Martin? Like, why Aston first off, but then how did this journey progress? Can you walk us through that?
Sure. I was probably doing a lot of things I shouldn't have been doing in high school, and not much of what I should have been. But yeah, I guess I've always kind of had an entrepreneurial bent, so I was, the high school I went to was a pretty small class thing that was basically full of a bunch of kids that didn't really fit the mold. So we were more or less expected to run the school. So when we were at high school, we had a lot of extracurricular stuff that the school did, but it was funded by what the students did to raise money. So we were running things, we were running fairs, events, fundraising activities when we were, 13, 14, 15 years old. So that's kind of where I came from with school, with high school. I ended up going off to university, spending several years getting a degree